what I want to do with you guys today is to, first of all, find out who has Australian native orchids in their collection. Hands up. Okay. They're needing friends. I just thought I'd mention that. They're needing friends to talk to. They've probably lost their accent by now and they've got a problem. So they need friends. And if you haven't got Australian native, you should have, because they would be, without question or doubt, the easiest to grow of any orchid in the world. Because I grow them, so they've got to be easy. Right. With your Australian native orchids, they are indigenous to Australia. You can't get them anywhere else. Try and get a Kingianum, a Speciosum, Falcarostrum, all that sort of thing outside Australia, you won't get it unless I brought it over here, or someone else has. So, totally indigenous to Australia. Now your climate here, because you guys would grow under glass or under some other form of protection during the winter, you need to do a few things to make sure that the Australian natives do well. They do need a situation where they're going to lose about a 15-degree temperature variation in the summertime. It's very important to make sure they don't get too hot too consistently. They don't mind humidity, but not too much humidity. In watering, you always water in the morning in your glass house, and in summertime, definitely in the morning. You do not want to water your native orchids once you've taken them outside. As I've spoken to a few of the members this morning and last night at Glenn's place, I've highlighted the fact you should water in the morning because you don't want any... Is there a message in this? Okay. You don't want any water to be left on the leaves if you happen to get a really hot 90-degree day. It'll burn holes in your leaves and looks very, very ordinary. So watering in the morning, always, whether it be summer or winter, whether you're in a glass house or bush house. I can say bush house now without any problems because he's gone. I know I used to do some talks. I did lots of talks on the West Coast, and I'd say bush house, and I was waiting for someone to throw something at me. So I had to change it to a greenhouse. So yes, we grow all our natives under shade cloth, what we call bush houses. All right. 60%, 50%, depending on the variety. The Sarcochilis need a little more shade than the dendrobiums because they don't have the bulbs to hold the water that the sarcs don't have. So very important when you do water that it is morning time and that all the time through the winter and summer. You can water late in the evening in summer because the intensity of the sun has gone out. So you've no problem doing it then because by the time the next day comes along, it's all nice and dry on the leaves, no problems at all.